Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for June 14th. So, let's get started.
This day in history!
On this day in history, June 14th, 1777, the Continental Congress passed the first Flag Act. The act said that the flag would be made up of 13 alternating red and white stripes and 13 white stars on a blue field. Stars have been added to the flag as new states joined the Union. Also, on this day in 1834, the first U.S. patent for a practical underwater diving suit was issued to Leonard Norcross of Dixfield, Maine. He designed an airtight leather outfit with a brass helmet connected by a rubber hose to an air bellows pump on a boat. The bellows provided the oxygen needed to breathe under the water. And on this day in 1943, helicopter buses were proposed by Greyhound for public transportation. Designer Raymond Loewy and inventor Igor Sikorsky created the idea for a streamlined 14-seat Airbus. Plans were to provide landing ports at Greyhound bus terminals. Greyhound Skyways began with 2 helicopters painted in blue and white with the Greyhound logo. But the idea of the helicopter buses never took off. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the word myth. A myth is a story that is passed down over generations. Often myths are stories that explain how something in the natural world was created, such as the night sky. Have you ever heard of the constellation of stars called Orion? There's a Greek myth about how the Orion constellation was formed. The Greeks believed that Orion was a brave and skilled hunter. He was always very boastful, and he claimed that no animal could kill him. Well, the goddess Hera heard Orion's claim and decided to teach him a lesson. She sent a tiny scorpion to sting Orion, but before it could sting him, Orion crushed it. As Orion did this, he and the scorpion began to rise high above into the sky, where they became stars and where they remain to this day.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what animal has the densest or thickest fur on the planet? The answer is the sea otter. These fuzzy creatures have more than 650,000 hairs per square inch, or 101,560 hairs per square centimeter. You know, most people only have 1,000 hairs per square inch, or 156 hairs per square centimeter. Sea otters need such dense fur because they live in the icy waters off the coast of Alaska. Sea otters are not only fuzzy, they're naturally curious and playful, which is why they're so darn cute.
Health tips.
If you're swimming, never, ever pretend to be drowning. The lifeguard may take you seriously and come to save you. And just imagine if you were joking around and the lifeguard was swimming to help you while someone else was truly in trouble. Think how terrible that would be. So never pretend to be drowning. Have you ever heard of the summer solstice? It's the longest day of the year. It takes place on June 20th or 21st, and people all over the world celebrate the Earth on this day. Hey, maybe you could write a poem about the Earth and share it with your friends and family on the summer solstice. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.